have lost a sock. As usual. You know, like the older I get, I still can't find, you know, like those missing socks that you get, like you pull out one. It's like, I know I wear 2 socks. I don't leave the house in 1 sock. I leave the house in 2 socks. But I pull them out of the wash and I don't know where the other sock is. Oh well. Welcome back to my channel. I'm trying to be as energetic as what I possibly can. I have been the past week waking up like so super tired, you guys. Like so super tired. And if you don't know who I am Yasmin. And this is my channel. I started my channel because I wanted my fans to get to know the real life, everyday me. But it's kind of just been going on because of like everyday things, and especially in the situation that we just had, and some of you might still be in it. I was doing every daily upload. So I'm still doing every daily upload while I'm trying to. I do get like, you know, sidetracked with some other things with life, and also the really bad internet in Australia at the moment called NBN, and I'm waiting for 5G to come, and then that will solve all my problems, and that'll be a couple more months away from my area. So today is I literally got up at 8. Then I was like, I need to just sleep in a little bit more. And I'm still so tired, you guys. I don't know what's wrong. I had my B12 shot last week. I don't know, it can't be the weather. It can't be like, I don't know. I'm just so freaking tired. It's not even funny, like so tired. I'm taking iron tablets and B12. So I need to book in with my GP to get like a blood test done and check my cortisol again and see if that's doing okay. So this morning I have some errands to run, and I'm going to just grab my coffee, a big one, a strong one. I'm not like all for masking this kind of a situation with caffeine, because caffeine is a stimulant, and I'm just going to be masking the situation rather than actually going to the root of the cause and solving the root of the cause. But I need to get stuff done, right? And I also need to exercise for all of you and for me. So I need to get that done, and without that I need some energy, and I do need to pick me up in the name of coffee. So I have some errands to run. I have to go to the post office, and if you haven't checked out my eBay store, my eBay store has some merchandise of mine. Currently it is print media, but I will also be adding some other additional things in there. And then when I get back, I'm going to be doing my workout for you. So I'm going to be making some protein balls for you. Not go exactly according to plan. So when I went to the doctor and I said, well, you know, I had to go to the doctor for something else anyway, and then I was like literally so exhausted. I went and got a really extra strong coffee, and all it did was make me like, if you know how if you spray a fly dead and then it's like on the floor going like this, like shaking its wings and like for like one last bit of life. That is how I felt. I was like so tired, but with like the coffee made me worse. And I went to the doctor and she said, you need to go home and you need to sleep. This is my nose, right, like all the time. Before I got like this fitness watch, and by the way, it has done that to my wrist, which I don't know, I was getting like, I noticed when I was sleeping, I was getting like 89% like oxygen when I was sleeping. And then so I started sleeping like with the window, like the door of my balcony like open at night time to let more air in at night. And because during the day I'm getting enough oxygen, like at least 95%, and you need to be above 90%, right? So like 90, 89 when I'm sleeping is like really not good. Then I noticed like when I opened up the balcony door, like it was fine again. And that night, like before, I had like shut the balcony door because it sounds like it's winter in Australia now, guys. What I'm trying to get at is like the importance of sleep, because like, you know, we can train and we can exercise like as much as we want, but if we're not getting enough sleep at night or not sleeping properly, your body is not repairing properly. Sleep is like so important, but if you're not sleeping right or you're not eating right, you know what, you can train as much as you want and it's really not going to benefit you in any kind of way. She gave me this steroid stuff to like spray in my nose before bedtime. And so what I've done is like last night I opened up the window and I only opened it up to like this much, which is like enough to let in some air, but enough that it's not gonna like make me freezing cold, right? And then I use a neti pot. If you don't know what a neti pot is, it's one of these like things that you fill up with like warm water or hot water, and you either use these sachets or some salt to make like a saline, and you like squitch it up your nose like that, and then it's really gross. It like comes in and then it like goes down, like whoa, and then you gotta like literally open up. So I do that, and then I like squirt this, which is a steroid spray. But my point is, like guys, is the importance of sleep and the importance of listening to your body as well. Like if your body is tired, it's tired, you gotta sleep. And if you like just, you know, like I had a headache today, I was tired yesterday, my body's telling me something, right? It's sending me a message like, hey, can you just like slow down a little bit? You need to like blah, 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 blah. So I've been for a walk today, and I just felt like doing stretches today, like a walk and some stretches, and I've done this. And I have this like roller thing as well that I'm going to like also roll on myself. So I'm really, this particular video has been like, it was going to be like what I eat in a day, like all these things. But you know what? Sometimes, guys, sometimes things in life just don't go according to plan. Like my plan for this video has like completely like blown out the window. And now it's like a different video. Now it's just like me telling you to, well, you know what? If you need to put steroids up your nose so that you breathe better at night, go for it. Because you know what? I slept so much better last night, and I did not wake up super tired. The headache's another issue. That's just because I grind in my sleep. So without further ado, let me finish off my stretches and make for you some of my balls, which I promised you that I was going to make yesterday. Silly me, who has been like tired and then a headache and whatever, just did that whole thing without like putting the volume on my mic. So to just like go back a little bit, what I have done here is I started off with putting some flax meal in, which is just some leftover in here with some purified water. I've also added some cashews in here, a few dates. These are regular pitted dates. Usually I would recommend medjool dates, but I don't want to like go out and buy a whole bunch of new stuff. Just, you know, I want to utilize what's in my cupboard already. I've added some organic coconut flour and some cocoa. Usually I'm using Loving Earth or Honest to Goodness cocoa now, but I had this still sitting in my cupboard, so I thought I might as well just use it up. And I've also added some unflavored pea protein. So I've added a little bit of water in here. It does feel like it does need a little bit more because it's kind of getting in. And admittedly, I could have used a better blender, but I have this. I'm not just going to go out and buy another blender. If you have like a Thermomix or anything, it works a lot better for doing like these kind of things, because these is like a smoothie maker. But it doesn't matter. You can still utilize what you have. Into a little bowl here some coconut, shredded coconut, in which I'm going to then make my balls and then coat them in. And then I have this obsession with like keeping my jars. So like everything I have some jars with, I like keep it and I take the labels off. You can take labels off, either some of them are really good and they peel off. Sometimes they'll need either just to soak in some water and then you can like scrape it off, and they might need some eucalyptus oil to go over it just to get rid of any sticky residue. But I always keep my jars unless they have this odor in them that I just cannot get out the odor. But then in that case, they're really good for storing like spices and stuff. And then you can go to like supermarkets, sort of bulk supermarkets, and go, hey, can you refill my jar with this or whatever? So let's make some balls. Before I get stuck into one of my delicious balls. I just thought I would quickly show you what I mean about the label. So here is a jar that I have pre-rinsed out. This had like some pickled cucumbers in there. Like the smell is completely gone. I had some dishwashing detergent in there soaking. Oh no. So I got rid of that like vinegary pickled cucumber smell. The label hasn't completely come off. I've tried to soak it off. So I've just put some of the eucalyptus oil onto this rag, which I've got to like wash anyway because it's been like cleaning up my mess from making my balls. And then we have it. These are obviously a little bit warm. They have got a little bit of condensation in there because I did tell you that I did kind of like burn out my blender. I don't have enough storage room, so I guess I'm gonna have to eat them. So I really hope you like this video. Please remember to give me the thumbs up, the subscribe and the bell notification if you really liked it. It supports my channel a lot, and we'll see you next time.